some of these calves will get where they have a bubble out here. You know what I mean? Like they'll be really hairy, and it's almost like you'll see this clip part here. You know what I mean? And then it'll actually bubble out. And I'm just saying,
Totally fucked releasing.
in that case right there, you know, we kind of like to take that. I like that to kind of like feather off there, so like so, to where it just flows. All right. So now we're going to go up, and the reason why we clip the tail is the smaller the tail, the bigger the hind quarter. So to me, you know, the smaller we make this, the bigger this gets. So on your hoof trimming, it all becomes irrelevant. All right. Your dew claws, you're always going to have your dew claws trimmed, because the smaller the dew claw, the bigger the bone. All right. A lot of times we want these big-legged steers and all get all that, and that bone is cool and bone's good, but the more the more bone we produce, then a lot of times, you know, it actually those monster legs sometimes can take away from the quarter because you got to make things proportional. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so I'm just saying that's part of clipping. So to me, we take this off underneath here, but we're going to clip this up, and that's why I'm pulling this out so it doesn't get in there. Like I said, this is a medium blade. You got to have this blade, okay? And I'm just saying it's like we're basically going up to the pin bones, which is here, okay? And you know, pin bones. You know, when they say hooks to pins, they're talking about here's your hook bone, here's your pin bone. So I'm just saying, as a kid, I never could keep them too straight. I knew it was hooks and pins, but I could never figure out which one was what. I'd always forget. And I had an older man tell me one time that, you know, a good dairy animal, they want them hook bones so prominent that you can actually hang your hat on that hook bone and it'll stay there. That's on a really good dairy animal. And that just kind of like stuck. Yeah, exactly. That just kind of like, I knew that's a hook bone. So anyway, so this is the pins, you know, and I'm just saying this, so to me that's why we're going up here. So what we're not going to do is pull this out here and then get way up in here in the tail and then come down and be like, oh crap. So we're going to just raise this out here enough where a blade doesn't get in there, get up to the pin bones and just fade it out, okay? Then this is where we come in from the side. And this is where we're going to make a mohawk, a nice thin fin, okay? But you're going to hold that tail, because if you don't hold that tail, I'm just going to tell you this, dang sure don't want to pass through that, okay? Put the stick on. What's funny is, like, if your tail's wiggling, when you put the stick on them, notice that tail just went. Most generally that happens. So if we got one that's wiggling his tail, it's funny, you can sit there and put the stick on, and all of a sudden the tail. And we also have ways, you know, we use lidocaine and stuff like that to numb it. I mean, a lot of times, I'm just saying, if you got one that's doing that, like I said, putting a stick on there, it just seems like they get to worry about other things. Now, being as I got the medium on here, this is what we call back dragging and raking. So this is where we actually put this on. Now you have to have a medium blender to do this, all right? And I'm going to put this on here and I'm just going to go down because like here, all I'm doing is fading this out and I'm going to twist. Yeah, I'm doing that right there. Light hand pressure, letting the clipper do the work, let me hand me the guide. We're only going about a blade width. We do not go up. Okay?
Vern.
Did I lose a child? Oh, she's coming? You don't think you're short enough to get in there?
Somewhere out there with their boat.
We have one more coming. If you get on your knees, Brian, you can cast.
Here.
I know that you know how to do it.
So at our Pee Wee Showmanship, the awards are being sponsored by Walking T Genetics, AE Livestock, Lost Creek Red Angus, and Christensen Red Angus. Again, this is Pee Wee Showmanship. Take a look at the future of Red Angus right here with your young people.
Back them up somewhere.
I'm sorry, you're stuck with me and I'm stuck with
This is where they start learning if they're going to go on into competition. You might see a couple of these on Saturday, I'm not sure, but this is the Pee Wee Showmanship.
That's pretty good, arrow sense.
We want to thank everybody for staying and watching. Again, don't forget tomorrow is going to be the Red Angus sale. Starts at 1 o'clock, preview is at noon. Tomorrow night's also the banquet.
When it's Katie.
Katie.
I said that.
Tag 456 out of Lebanon, Oregon. Tag 467, Aaron Pettis of Gladmar, Saskatchewan. And Jenna Cox of Walla Walla, Washington. Brings tag number 465 to complete the class. We'll go to division after we look at this class right here. Class number 10. April, spring, and yearling heifers. You'll be first down after division. You are tags 506 and 474. Thank you to Rocky Mountain Compost for their continued support of the Nile. Again, this year they have supplied our livestock.
Let me zoom in a little bit here.
They deliver across 7 states.
It's not high enough there.
Last time at Vitaperm. Make sure to provide the best quality vitamin and mineral supplement to your herd with the Vitaperm line, powered by Amaperm. A prebiotic proven to increase intake, digestion, and absorption. Vitaperm is a proud sponsor of this year's Nile. Hubbard Feeds has a long history of providing research-based nutrition products and innovative support services. We have 22 feed manufacturing locations across the United States that provide our dealers and customers a wide variety of products. At Hubbard, we are driven to provide our customers with products and answers that will improve their profitability, increase their competitive edge, reduce competitive advantage,
We should get a pic. I can't really see them on this one
lives. And a shout out to Tri-State
with the
Livestock
video
News.
going here.
Tri-State
Vidja.
Livestock News is the leading livestock publication in the Upper Midwest. They're over 60 years strong. Published every Saturday, Tri-State Livestock News provides timely agribusiness news, rodeo updates, livestock market reports, and community event coverage in a 9-state region. You can visit them online at tsln.com, or better yet, when you come through the front doors of this building, just look to your right immediately. You'll see the Tri-State Livestock booth set up there. They've got some papers available for you to take. They've got magazines on all kinds of different topics in the ag industry. They would welcome you to come on over and visit. Get yourself a couple of those sweatshirts there. They've got some real unique sweatshirts that are all about supporting the American beef industry.
Alright, we'll video here again when she picks them out here, and we'll see. There we go. So our two heifers are 2 and 3 in this class. 1, 2, and then that's your first place here, I believe. I'm thinking that's how she's picking it. Anyways.
Decisions to make in this class. The one thing that I'm most comfortable with is the heifer that wins. And I think you should study her in terms of the barrel, rib shape that she has, in terms of balance, in terms of how she sets her foot to the ground, the design to her foot, all those things are the most correct. And I think she's just the one that checks the most boxes per se, and has to, for me, to win the class. And that's
So she won. Let's see what she says about Eric.
After that, there's three heifers that you have some decisions to make. Let's go ahead and leave those heifers around. It is a duo of heifers that
Go ahead, Katie.
like to change how they handle their hind leg. And just give them a bit more flex and hit their track maybe more appropriately, widen them up as they go away. The young man's female is a nice, big top, wide structured female. She's the most appropriate there, and extra long, fresh.
At least we can hear her talk
neck.
this way.
Like I said, I'd like to give her just a little more flex behind. Same thing with this dark red heifer. I'd like to see her just have a little more flex. She's a bit more refined out in terms of bone work relative to that heifer right in front of her, and that's where we make a decision. You can swap that pair back and forth. I think the heifer second's longer bodied than this female. She tucks her chest floor in just a little better. So those
ain't nothing wrong with that.
change their structure just a little bit.
Where are we on? Class 5.
Let's put our hands together. It's been an early morning for these young exhibitors, and let's show them our appreciation. Give them a round of applause, please. We have an 8 o'clock in the morning show that meets you at the barn pretty early, and I appreciate what it takes. Pretty simple decision for me in terms of keeping cattle sound, keeping them with some look and some balance. The heifer that wins the first class is going to win the division. The heifer that wins the second class is going to be reserved. Congratulations to you, young ladies.
New junior heifer calf reserve champion type 465.
Eric's little Mabel.
Is a Mabel calf, really good in terms of shape. When you really got his top, upper part of his hip, has some push to his stifle. Nice testicular development for a calf at this age. Gets out and travels well. Congratulations, young man. That's a nice prospect.
Nice signature right there, number 4.
Spring calf class. I think it's a kid yelling. Yeah.
This is closest to us. These 3 in the January 3. Not many.
One.
Really nice young
1, 2,
calf.
I think. That's what I did.
Around here, young ladies' little calf has an advantage. Just a little more length to him. Neck comes out high, real attractive, and I think as you project him out into the future, you're going to be one, just that added length is going to be his advantage. Young man's little calf might be a little bolder and stouter right now, so there's some give and take. I like that added length. Young ladies' bull's going to win the division. Young man's bull will reserve. Congratulations to them.
Who wins that?
Good job.
Your division win.
Him a little bit. Being a bunny.
But you let the woman drag it through the shit?
Well, until she winked at me, and then I was like, oh.
Yeah, right.
She winked at me, and then I started helping her out.
Oh, did yeah, after the fact, eh? I like that dark red.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
little guys like that too.
I love the dark red.
So how old is this then? Like some of these.
January.
Okay. Fuck, this one's big already.
Yeah.
Like tall.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, Walla Walla, Washington's probably gonna take it. She loves that place. Not a bad looking bull. not much nut on him.
No.
I guess he's got him sucked up too, but. Go, Eric, go. I like hearing her talk, and you get to know what she does like them big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've noticed.
Even the heifers, everything.
Yep. And then the next judge will like the medium thing. You can't win.
I guess just depends on what you're picking.
Yep.
Backtrack 460 wins the class, and when you look at this bull in terms of a culmination of traits from the standpoint of length of body, in terms of how he gets out and tracks and hits his track appropriately because of his skeletal build. He's the one that handles the class pretty well. You can tuck him in at the point of his shoulder, but with the amount of hip that he has, and something that's just green right behind his shoulder, he's not tight, he's just green. So his shoulder, that point of his shoulder probably won't bother me a year from now or down the road. I think he's just green. A dark red calf I love in terms of his balance. You want to lengthen that guy up relative to our class winner.
So is there more got to go in again? I don't know.
No.
This week and now we're done, right?
Lengthen
Yeah.
hip, lengthen body. But if you want one that's just ultra smooth and still has some muscle shape, you can argue that pairing.
So they gotta do the-
They'll probably all have to come back in. Like you'll have to come back in now. You got reserve. So you know how it'll be easy pick.
Yeah.
It'll be them two, reserve and champion, right?
Well, from these classes.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be the
I don't know
next.
how they're going to do it because they technically have to do a junior and a reserve for that class.
Congratulations to
Finish it off, yeah.
class winners right there.
Yeah. So this will be for reserve then, right?
Yeah.
Overall.
No, I think just for this. Or are they doing the overall?
No, I thought it was for here. Oh no, maybe just be for this, and then the little guy will have to come back for this too.
Yeah. It's confusing when it's all just.
It's over and over.
Yep.
Well, if she don't put her ahead of him, then she just went over a word from before. Oh, that's good.
Yep.
And Eric Pettis of Black versus Saskatchewan.
Perfect.
He's going to be
Keep track of them.
Congratulations,
Perfect.
exhibitors. I'm really proud of any time you can have red known cattle and these young folks building their program. I think that's really, really important as we go forward in our breed. So congratulations to all of you with red known cattle.
Eric Pettis from Glenmar, Saskatchewan. With tag number 471 is going to be reserved. Terry Cox of Walla.
Get the monetize with the music going in the background. No.
Nice.
There you go, Eric. Perfect. Minty.
I think an interesting class of kids you've got out here, and I think you've got some differences in type all the way through this class. The female we're going to start off with this dark red heifer. For me, I think she's one that balances up maybe a tick better than the rest of. She's better through her neck and her shoulders. She's one that's beautiful inside. You like all the things she's got. She checks a lot of boxes for me in terms of having some rib shape and being pulled apart underneath. I like how long top she is and how functional she is back to her hip. One they can get out and go. There's no doubt I like the body shape and the heifer that comes out next in second. She's one that's soggy about her middle. She's really good on her feet and legs compared to that class winner. She's got a little more throat lines and chest in her. We're going to pick her up in her front end just a touch. The young lady's heifer that comes out next footed. She's got some cushion to her pastures when she goes. But to go with all that, she's one that's got some rib shape. She's got some power behind her. Really good right behind her shoulders, the way she ties in. And she's still really fresh in terms of her appearance. The heifer that just came out of our last class that we talked about, one that balances up really well, one that I think's got some elevation from her chest forward to the ground.
She's long and lean about her neck, and really fresh in terms of her appearance and the way that she's made. A good hit kind of a female, one that's good in terms of her running gear. I'm going to go out and take one more look. We'll grab you a champion, and then we'll get your reserve.
Champion. How did that work? I'm not sure how that worked. Was she just late getting in here or what?
No, she was the second.
Congratulations to your champion and to your reserve. They both come out of that first class, class 4B. Reserve goes to Cameron Murray and Weapon Oregon with 249.
Lonely guy.
Well, single entry of one that I think comes out here as a young calf is really nice in the way that he's built. Sound structured, one that's husky about his middle for being his age and his size. He's got plenty of power, really fresh in terms of appearance out here today. Yet he's one that I think is going to use a lot through that front end. He's got some power, so nice calf. Congratulations to you. I like the rib shape he's got to go with it. You get behind him, a golden shape in the way that he's made.
So these are 3 single entries, and now they're all together.
He's a good shoulder kind of a bull. It's good in his running gear. He's one that's got some depth to his rib shape while having some width to his skeleton. At the same time, he's really fresh and get out through that front end. One that reads some shape down his top, and you get right behind him. You sure like how big hip he is. The calf right behind him, he just came out of our last class. He's one that I think stout. I think he's burly. The way that he's put together, I think he's a stout-headed bull, yet he's still a little smooth about his neck. One that you sure like all the shape he's got down his top, how much body, how much power he's got. I think he's got a lot of differences out here in this calf division. I think the one that probably checks the most boxes for me out here today and is real safe bet to land on is going to be that bull that came out of our second class. We're going to roll right behind him, the bull out of our third class reserve. Congratulations to you.
The bull looks like a heifer.
Nick's pretty good. He's definitely different than all of them. Our little cinch. These guys are just super big.
Maybe he doesn't judge on big.
Hey?
Maybe he doesn't judge on big.
Oh, I don't know.
The other girl does.
Maybe. Look at Cinch just leading like a champ.
I just love that guy.
This is a big one.
Oh, did we get last?
He's different in all of them.
Is that bad?
He's a lot finer than these other two.
You mean finer?
Finer bone. These are big calves.
Two stout calves we've got out here, and the bull we're going to like to use out here to win this class is one that I think has just got that much more to him in terms of power, in terms of flexibility. He's a bull I like an awful lot. We'll still have a modern look. He might get a touch around right at the point of his shoulder, but that's a big back, thick edge kind of a calf. This is sure like the depth and middle he's got.
Saskatchewan, as well as Paulus Ranch, Eden, South Dakota.
Really nice big bull out here that comes out. One of the scout was looking beautiful up through that front end. One from the shoulders back. He's got so much length of body. Beautiful design, the way he's presented. I like the way he's designed and put together. I feel like he added power to this bull's got. Congratulations to you.
Yours.
Vidja.
I thought so.
I like to hear what the guy says also.
What a good way to wrap up our Red Angus show over here with a great set of bulls out here. And it's been a lot of fun to sort through these bulls out here. It's a breed that I've admired and respected for a long time. And you can see with these bulls out here, oh, they're a breed that's on the move in the right direction, doing so many great things. And these bulls are complete. I think they're ones that are sound structured and stout the way they're put together. They've got the flex and longevity to get out there and cover cows and make a difference in the cow herd. It's been a pleasure to sort through these Red Angus bulls. If we could, let's give these breeders, exhibitors, and everybody here at the aisle a big round of applause on a great show. I'm going to go out and grab you a champion and we'll get you reserved. It's been a lot of fun.
We can go right in the middle and watch. Hey?
Outstanding set of heifers that we have to choose from. The one common thread between the heifers, I think, is the power of the deal. These are white made, white body, white Indian females that, in my eye, have a lot of cow and a lot of maternal to them. What separates this side of the ring from that side of the ring, against my eye, is the high degree of balance and soundness that our three class winners were able to combine. And I think you'd have to agree that as you look across those three winners, from the youngest to the oldest, they're extremely high quality, eye-opening cattle. And to put that degree of look, correctness and structure, and quality of build into a package that's still so powerfully designed, so maternally made, is a rare feat, and it's really fun to see when we get it. And I think that's exactly what we have. Breeders, exhibitors, congratulations. In this division particularly, it'll be an honor to select some champions. I think there's some good ones to bid from. Give them a nice round of applause.
Your good year, Darren Happy, number 2112. Selling grass Happy, 3031. Sold by $10 match. Reserve from the field with it, number 2115. Also, this part of the real 7 out. Lost genetics, bridge order.
No, they just walked in. Just made the first loop.
And once again, thank you to our business sponsors.
She thought she was class 6. She thought she was class 6. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm going to run back and check.
This more information for our team in his office. There won't be a
Hey?
Is that first or last?
I don't know. He
Or
didn't
not?
pick anybody
I
yet.
thought he was.
Just taking him for a spin.
Over here at our left-handed show, and I'll let move into our intermediate division in our yearling efforts. We'll have two splits in this division. Split one will have detail
You're
on
allowed to wear shoes in the ring. None of the room.
to February.
Is there only 2 splits in this class?
How many bowl cows are in your
The
class?
Canadian Angus Foundation is
I would say 6 in one, and then 6 in the other one. There's lots. Or maybe it's 5, but there's lots. And the weights are like all over.
and experiences are always welcome. So we've got something to thank our foundation. Please ensure we go to our foundation member.
We should have went to the stand summer.
No.
Like the first class, as soon as you get into the intermediates, it's like shit.
And the thing is, he's been the big cat.
Tears smile. Gene was out.
Whose heifer is that?
What?
Whose heifer is that?
Scott's.
How long has it been?
Then those are the first.
There. Billboards.
You're fucking up, you're fucking up. You hit the button when you fucking up.
Angus wrap. American class, 2154. Melbourne, 9303. Blackbird, 320L. Melbourne Crown, scored 2154. 18 Elvis, 3342. AGM. 2152.
You got them cat-like reflexes.
328L. Jason Raffrank. 6 class, 2150. AJL, 11L. David L. Livestock, Jason Deere. Now we get slip 2 of our senior yearlings. These females are born January 18th, January the 4th.
So I found this on the
Over here at our left-handed show, you'll get to our junior division of our home.
Well, what do you do? I think we're down
The gold awards from March the 15th, March 1st of 2024. First and second in this class will find out if they become our champion, after the sponsors, River Close and grapple, and the track for sponsoring the class. I'd also like to reintroduce our judges who will be joining us. Today we have Mr. James Scott, who is our judge. James is listed in Gordon Grafton, where White Grafton $2 on the ranch, on the county ranch, and operation Trevor Ranch. Trevor Ranch is a breeder and operates locally in the Grafton Sandhill that produces 400 bulls annually, registered at River Ranches across North America. He graduated from Connor State College and Oklahoma State University, where he graduated.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the Red Angus side of the show, once again we'd like to welcome our judge today, Mr. Toby Noble. Noble served Lincoln, Saskatchewan. He grew up on a family farm just outside of Lincoln, near Blackpool, Seminoles. He attended Hutchinson Community College in Kansas. He was a member of the Livestock judging team. He's currently working full-time on the farm, where they run 400 head of full-blood and purebred Seminole cows with a handful of Angus as well. Our annual bull sale is held the second Saturday of March. Female sale the second Thursday of October.
Here's Jacob's comments on his junior bulls.
Just a massive kind of a calf that's going to go ahead and start this, and there's so much performance and shape and weight per day of age for him at this stage of the game that I'm okay to use him, but I think something to watch as this bull goes forward is just maintaining the right kind of structure on that back leg. He may have a little extra set that might change him in his pin setting every now and then, but bull, massive, lots to it. It's hard just to walk past him in a young calf class. I like the balance and the completeness of this calf in second. He's probably my favorite for the long game just because there's a much more smoothness, and I really like the soundness. Just gets out measured a little bit here today. Nothing wrong with these next three bulls that come in line. This third place bull's a lot like our class winner in that he's ultra shapy. For me, it's a bull that just gets a
185, Blair's Emerald, 534 round, sold by Blair's A. Fourth goes to number 2186, NLF Sunday Sitter 404 round from Eldon Cattle and David Schneider. And fifth goes to number 2182, Brooking Emerald 4198 from Brooking Angus Ranch. Well, now move into our first of two splits in our intermediate division bulls. These bulls are born from February 26th to February 9th of 2024.
Two really good bull calves here in this class, and two bulls to me that are very similar. It's getting extremely nitpicky trying to sort the pair because I think the quality of these two truly are really good. But when we talk about our class winner, let's just start up front. Look at that guy through his head, through his crest, into his neck. Take him to the ground, take him back. This guy looks like a man. He's masculine yet still attractive. I love his foot and bone and feature. To me, to be that big footed, to be that big bone, but to do so while still being flexible in his angles and his joints, to me, that's hard to do. That's why I really like him. To me, that's where he solidifies it. With the same degree, I think, in authority as our class winner, probably not. If we're getting picky, we could maybe just redesign the way that he handles his hind leg. But again, I love his body, one that still looks like a bull, a big scrotal kind of individual. Two really nice bulls to come to the top quite easily. Third place bull to me, very similar. similar kind. He's opened up, he's stout, has extra scrotal when we study him there. Comparatively, is he as sound and flexible when we ask him to get out and go? Probably not. He's a little bit more upright in his angles, but that's a bull that still has the right kind of muscle, still has the right kind of body. Probably the better structured option stands here in fourth in comparison to the one right ahead of him. I prefer this guy's flexibility. I prefer his reach off both ends of his skeleton, maybe just not quite as soft and opened up when we study him through his forearm and his flank. But to me, a bull that's still lean in his condition, his best days are yet to come, in my mind, no question. Two bulls that are going to round out the class. I think they're sound structure. They have some length of body. I just want to give them more in terms of genuine mass and muscle shape. But that's a really nice class with a unique pair of bulls on top.
At least he didn't get last.
52M, TNS Barton Roosevelt, rookie drum. Once again, 2373
Eric's bull.
is our senior bull calf champion. Sorry, this is our first seniors. 2370, the red Millbar Stranglehold, and our second place in that class is 2384, red Southland Young Blood 55M. Just to clarify, this is our second split for 2024 Orange Bull Calves.
A thick, meaty pair of bulls here to start off this second class. Between those two, you love the muscle and shape, but I think you'd have to agree this calf in first is the nicer balanced one of the pair. I think he's as sound structured as anything in here. He's got good testicle development. Lots of quality, lots of look, beautiful build, still lots of power. A real shapy, manly bull comes to us in second. I love his top, I love his hip. I like the crest and masculinity he shows us at this young age. Great body volume, perhaps not just that ultra high degree of shoulder and squareness of hip that we see in our class winner, but I think a bull that's extremely good from a power standpoint. The big frame bull in the class comes to us in third. I like his height and stature. I love all the growth and performance. Certainly looks like a high-geared bull that's going to continue to grow when you look at his cannon and his bone work. He's super long-sided, a little flatter perhaps compared to those bulkier muscle bulls in front, but an awfully good individual. A more moderate bull here comes out next. I like his pattern and kind. I just like to stout him up in his bone work, give him a little...
February 1st of 2024.
Poor Eric.
Another good class of bulls here on the red Angus side, and to me there's two with quite a bit of quality. Just the bigger, longer, more pounds heavy bull is going to win the class. I think comparatively, he just offers a little bit more in terms of genuine muscle and shape. Study this guy from the side. He's super long-bodied, a bull that's flexible on the go, still attractive and balances up nice from the side. Once again, where he directly beats the bull in second, I think he just offers more pin width. I think he offers more shape and turn to the lower portion of his stifle. Dark red bull that comes in second, another one that I like his body shape. He's soft, he's deep made, he's opened up. Maybe not as long spine as our class winner. Again, we just study him there through his hip and stifle. I think he just wants to flatten to the base of his quarter ever so slightly. But a good structured, big body, dark red kind of a bull. Lots of length and performance is found in our third place bull. I like his scrotal, one that's still flexible on the go and has enough in terms of body shape. I just like to see more genuine width and muscle in this guy. We can maybe clean him up in his sheath ever so slightly, but a long body functional kind of calf. Young lady rounds out the class with a dark red one who I still like his body shape. I still like his muscle pattern. To me, he's the frailest and most upright in his angles. Unfortunately, the pounds light calf within the class. I think another good class, really nice class winner.
So our second split
will win the class. Coming in second with a calf that's not the biggest, not the heaviest of what we have left to choose from, but I sure think he's the soundest, and I sure think he's the next best one of those, just simply because he does move around with enough extra length of stride and flexibility. Two bulls that come around next, they are grooming. They are thick and they are meaty. I love the beefiness of those bulls, but I'd have the same criticisms of both, and that's just the way that they move on those hind legs. If we could just straighten up the back wheels on those and give them a little more flexibility, boy, they could sure be in contention to win it. And then the young ladies bull that wraps up the class.
South America, 4022 from rookie Angus Ranch. Second is 2237. Eldon 9213, Excite 408 Amp from Eldon Cattle. Third is 2205. JCH McAllen, 404 from JCH Cattle Company.
You're going too
Fourth
good.
is 2218, S7R Persuasion, 701 Appleburn, Section 7 Ranch, and Warren Cattle Company. And fifth is 2255, Ravenworth Road, lot 16 after Ravenworth Cattle. 2240, 2224, and 2209 is scratches. Now move into our final split of January bull calf. These bulls are going from January the 4th to January the 1st of 2024.
Just getting back to the red Angus side here, our first one of our senior bulls, 2398. We had 6 mile full, 82K for 6 mile red Angus, and that was farm. Second, 2399 red Elton Copper, 62K, South Carolina Law. Third comes 2397 red L83 red white, 50K, Moose Creek red Angus, L83 red Calico. Fourth was 2395 red Woodpool Taurus 805K. Triple L Angus and Viscount, Jaybird and cattle, Woodpool and cattle. This is our second split in our senior division.
Another good class of big bulls here on the red Angus side, and quite a bit of a different class in my mind. To me, this one's rather routine. I think our class winner has to win, combining that kind of length, muscle, performance, and look, all while doing it in a structurally sound.
Well, good old exhibition. It's fun and all, but it's kind of good to be home. Get all my stuff done here now. Get ready for calving. I got to change the end walls in the barn yet. Get the few bales home. Probably 4 or 5 loads of those to bring back yet. I don't know, finish the corrals up there. I gotta finish this pen behind the barn. Yet there's a couple windbreaks I gotta build or buy. I'm not sure yet. It depends how much time I got. I'll maybe start that today, we'll see. But yeah, whatever. Shit happens. So yeah. Well, we did all right. We didn't end up last with our calves, so that's good. Thanks everybody who stopped by for a beer and a visit, or just a visit, or if I seen you down in the hallway and I had my head down just giving her or whatever, you never know. So, like I said, good seeing you there, but yeah, back to reality here is feeding the cows. Got them a silage bale. I fed the feedlot a silage bale. I got some square bales from the neighbor, big squares. We're gonna bed this pen here probably one last time, and then I'm gonna start bedding them in the new pen that I made up in there. And yeah, that'll be next. Get that all ready to go, and then we'll probably end up shutting the gate and end up locking the cows up there. So we'll see how that happens. But I like bedding in the spot because the trees block the wind here. It's nice and it's kind of down in the hollow. The old girls look good. Well, not too far away from calving. About a month and we'll be having calves on the ground, so perfect. Nice. There's 2 pens of cows in the feedlot yet there too, but they're kind of special cows. And we're gonna flush some of them, so that's the plan. Anyway, let's get this bale ground out. I'm gonna put that back bale down so she don't bind on this guy when I'm giving her. I got my little chute up already, so that's good. This ought to make her snort. I really kind of hate this left-hand discharge. It's not super fun. Maybe I'll go this way for you guys. You can see it or not, we'll see. Just let her go that way till she stops going. So I got 2 bales on the processor here. Kind of go back and forth because it wants to kick it out sometimes. You can see in the back there. You'll see it. Grind up that frozen shit. See how it wants to tip out on me? There it goes, there's a piece. That's okay. We'll give him a good bed here this go around. When I get her going good like that, I just leave the hydraulic. I don't even switch it, so works out pretty good. Lift my loader up. There we go. I'll turn around, go back the other way. Nice thick bed for the old girls. Seem to have cracked the lens on my camera here. I can't use the old fisheye. I just cut all the net off the rotor here last night, I guess it was. So that's good. This 4-wheel drive's sure nice, I'll tell you that for free. I don't even have it in right now, but it's working pretty good. I did have a bit of an issue with it this summer, and I didn't resolve it. I thought I did, but I didn't. And I went to put a bale in the feeder with the grapple on, which is a little bit extra weight. And yeah, I couldn't back out. So I figured, what the hell's going on? I ended up getting out with the diff lock, but there's a collar on the front drive shaft that goes to the front diff, and the stupid snap ring was stupid snap ring was sliding back and letting that collar come back. Found some different feed. We're all heading over to the alfalfa. It's alright. They'll go back to the silage in a bit. Can lay in that stuff, I don't give a shit. She'll disc in. You see how that right there, that all flipped out the side of the processor when I was going too far the one way, but whatever, it's all good. This is where I got my bed pack. I keep it here every year. And what I end up doing is, you see that little ridge right there in the center of your screen, just past the straw. That's where I take the bucket and push it all up, and then over time it just settles back down. And I guess maybe next time I get old Hannah over, we'll old BCP Farm and Trucking on YouTube, so I'll get them to maybe spread that pile. We'll see how things go this spring. Maybe I'll try to put it all out here. I don't know. I don't even know. Well, there we go. That's good enough for Vidja. Kind of all the shows and clinics we went to this year with the cattle. This was way back in, well, right before harvest and after harvest, kind of when we got back, worked with the calves, all that good stuff. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like it and give us a subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. There's a link in the description or the comments for the merch store, crossroadsbranding.com, and it's Straight Pipe Acres in there, and you'll see it. So it'll take you right to the website. You can click on there and go get yourself some Christmas gifts for your friends or your family, I guess. And yeah, support the old channel that way if you feel up to it. So, oh man, the old dugout's gonna be a sweet skating rink this year. She flows right flat. It's gonna be nice. I gotta get the old snowblower on there and blow it off for the kids. So anyway guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next one.